one way that you can incorporate deadline funnel, which I'm sure if people are watching this probably have a good idea, but essentially you can create realistic evergreen countdown timers. And so one version of this could be, hey, that first offer that you get is only available for, let's say, 7 days or 5 days after they opt in. So now you're creating some urgency. Maybe you're running that contest for a few months, but there's not a ton of urgency if they're opting in on January 1st and the thing ends July 1st, right? So you can use something like Deadline Funnel to give each person their own personalized deadline where, hey, if you do want to get that first upgrade, that's going to be, 7 days within opting in, or a discount on that upgrade can be, and then the way that you can set that up is you have, for the first 7 days, it goes to one sales page. Then after that, it redirects to another version that maybe has a higher price. So that's something that can really help increase those conversions. Deadline funnel has been a huge part of what I've been able to do. It's something that has definitely, when you're in music, any niche is tough. There's no business that's easy to start. But music is really hard. And so these ninja hacks like Deadline Funnel really literally make the difference between a business being profitable and one that you have to give up on. So I'm super grateful because it's one of the things that's allowed me to actually stay in business long enough to start, getting some momentum and continue to grow to where I am today. So thank you. I've used them in all kinds of different types of funnels. One of them is in sort of this viral contest giveaway funnel. But essentially the idea is we're doing a viral giveaway where people opt in. They're incentivized to bring other people in. They get points and prizes when they're for other people. And as part of that funnel, we'll be selling, usually a low ticket item. It's sort of like a self-liquidating offer type of funnel. And so a lot of times what we'll do is we'll say, even though we're running this contest for, let's say, 6 months or however long we're running it for, when you opt in, we only give them 7 days to make that first purchase. And so what ends up happening is now there's some actual urgency. If they opt in and they see, oh, this contest goes for 6 months, there's no urgency for them to buy that first thing. In my case, it's a beat pack for rappers and singers, but it could go for anything. And so adding that urgency is through Deadline Funnel by saying, hey, if you opt in on day one, whatever your day one is, you have 7 days to buy this before either the offer goes away or the price increases. I've done both and both work great. So that way I'm increasing my conversions. That's what allows me to now, increase my ad spend and bring more people in and ultimately be more profitable. But for me, it's been great because I'll do a live webinar. For a while I was doing them every week and then kind of sporadically, and now it's sort of, every once in a while. And so what I'll have is I have 2 deadlines. I have one deadline, which is when the webinar actually starts, and then another webinar when the offer ends, right? So we'll usually do the webinar on a Thursday, and then I'll have till Sunday before the price goes up or the deal goes away. And so what I'll do is I'll just have those be fixed rate deadlines, but whenever I'm doing my new one, I can just go ahead and insert the deadline for when the webinar is going to be and when the deadline for the thing to buy is. And now I've got everything inserted. So all of the emails when they opt in, on the page where they opt in, it'll say, here's when the webinar is. Then once they opt in, after Thursday, when they go to the replay page or to the order form, now they're seeing that countdown until Sunday, until that next one. And instead of having to go in and on every single order form page, every opt-in page, every email, go and update all these different timers, I literally just change it in those 2 places. And now every single time we do a live webinar, everything just works. That's really helped. That's what, we've been able to actually grow that business to over 7 figures. We did over, we got a 2 Comma Club award for just that process, just this one webinar, selling this one course, using Deadline Funnel, a combination of live and then also an auto webinar as well.